Whether you're leveling your 16th alt like me or your 2nd like a normal person, something in this guide is going to help you out. I'm Noodle, and these are some of the most important facets to leveling an alt in Diablo 4. The first, second, and last items on this list are easily the most important, and I want to start with Renown. I know you've heard this from just about everyone, but it's true. The benefits you get from this are incredible for just simply getting to rank 3 with all of them. You get 5 more potions for a total of 9, and more importantly, 10 skill points, meaning at level 1, you can start with a core skill completely maxed out and even have the 3rd tier unlocked before you kill a single demon. You can take this a step further to have up to 20 more Paragon points by the time you reach level 52, as long as you continue to finish the 5th rank in each section on whatever character you started this with. The next thing I highly recommend to do is hit every Lilith statue in the game, and allegedly these carry over for seasons too, so you should only have to do this once ever. Each of these will give your whole account permanent bonus stats to each category for a total of about 70 to each stat at level 1. Imagine you start as a rogue with 11 dexterity. Now imagine you start with 7 times more at 79 points instead. These two things alone will make any character a ninja god capable of killing just about anything on World Tier 2 without breaking a single sweat. The third thing is of course a reminder to use your damn experience boosting elixirs. I keep forgetting about this even on my main. These can be made the moment your character is created because all of your materials and gold carry across your account, so this should definitely be your first stop in game. Now the best solo method that we have found for at least the earlier levels is to immediately start tackling the Grim Favor world events. You can pick your poison with this, but any marked dungeon is probably the best bet when they're available, since you only need to do 2 of them to turn in for that huge bonus experience and cash. When picking the rewards, I almost always choose whatever weapon option I can get my hands on. Your early scaling depends on this pretty hard, so this is what we recommend here, although you can pick whatever you deem necessary. You can do this up to about 35 or 40, and then after that I would seriously recommend going to power farm the Ruins of Eridu. As of right now, the first half of this dungeon is always one giant kill task with a ton of elites, great chances of golden chests, and a pretty consistent map that looks similar to this every time. Now you can full clear this dungeon if you want, you'll just have to wait about 5-ish minutes for it to reset itself, so you can go do world quests in the meantime, or what we're seeing a ton of people do is clear just that first objective being the kill task and then leaving, logging out for a sec, and logging back in. Apparently this resets the dungeon, but I'll leave that part up to the discretion of the user. If you have friends, this is actually an insanely fast way to generate group experience. There are a few other dungeons you can do this to, like Champion's Demise for example, and the way to reset them super quickly in a group is to have your party leader leave the group, thus kicking themselves out of the dungeon, and when they do this, their instance ID resets, so they're free to re-enter a newly generated dungeon. Anyone else left in the group is free to leave the group, port out, salvage, or do whatever they need to do until the leader re-invites them for the fresh instance group. I know this is kind of a cheese, but I figured somebody out there would want to know how to do it, and I'm not here to gatekeep any kind of information from you. This same story goes for someone boosting you on their super high level character. They would just have to carry you through your capstone dungeons to unlock the higher world tiers, but it's otherwise the same. Anyway, I hope you found this useful, and if there's anything you'd like to add, throw it in the comments down below. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, because it's free, and there will be plenty more helpful content coming to this channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and if you're bored, YouTube recommends this next one for you. Happy grinding, my fellow gamers, and I'll see you on the next one.